Alright guys, well, I was going to wait till tomorrow to do this video, but I took the other crossbow in and I thought, well, I already got the stuff out here, might as well do it. So, here we are. This here is the Wrath 430X. This is the one that caused me all kinds of trouble. This is the same crossbow that the cam exploded in my face. The specs are the exact same, except the length. This is a little bit longer. I think this is 33 if I'm not mistaken, where the 430 is 28. Same weight, it's the same everything except the stock, and I'll show you that here in a second. This is the scope that comes with the Centerpoint crossbows. It's just a basic 4x30 2. It is illuminated. It comes with a silent crank. Once again, they send you 3 arrows, but I got these zombie slayers. That's what I hunt with. Black Eagles also make Centerpoint arrows, so there's no difference there. Same thing as like on the other, the Wrath 430. I like to put my thing over here. Just personal preference. You can put it where you want it. I don't ever keep it on there anyway. Quiver. I couldn't think of the name of it. But yeah, it's pretty much just the same exact crossbow. The only difference is, let me show you, and this is why I purchased this. This is why I like it. Some people don't. I do. Let me take this thing off here. The stock is adjustable. See, that's just up against it normal right there. But you can pull it out to 4, 3, 2, and then back to 1, and then rest. This also adjusts here your cheek, your face thing. Well, I don't even know what it's called, to be honest with you. Your cheek plate, what I call it, whatever it is. But I just like that. This also, I have a hard time with it. This stock folds in, and I'm not exactly sure how you do it. I know you bend it down, something to the effect of you bend it down. I can't never get it, but anyway, the stock folds in. It's hard to do. That's not good for it. It's hard for me to do. I guess it pushes down. Let me see if I can get it for you. I don't really. There it is. That's easier than I thought. And see, that just folds in. Now, why does that do that? I'm not really sure. But I think it looks cool, don't it? Looks pretty cool, right? I mean, you could shoot with it like that, I guess. I never have, but yeah, it just folds over, and that thing slides down is what it does. I see how it works now. You just grab it somewhere. You got to bring it down past it. It's spring loaded, and that's a strong spring now, and it just clicks back in. And you see there, that just comes down and you pull it over. That is the 430X. This here, the other one I had a Killer Instinct on. I bought this from Centerpoint Sling. It's okay, I guess. It's a crossbow. They're not exactly comfortable to carry in the woods. Didn't notice my quiver mount was loose earlier. Like I said before, make sure all your stuff's tight when you before you shoot these. And this here, it's got a thing for your broadhead. You tighten your broadhead there. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the same exact. Because when I had all the trouble with this crossbow when I was dealing with them, I went to, I was looking at the parts and all that, and all the part numbers for the, the bow, all that stuff is all the same part numbers, except the rail is different. This is a longer rail, and the stock, but it's the same everything else. Maybe a little different design or whatever in the guards and stuff, but this is what I like. This is what I bought to begin with. I think this was when I bought it. I think it was $5.99. I think I gave $600 for it. So they may be on sale right now, because I'm thinking it's around $500 right now. I think. Because you can go to Centerpoint Archery. I don't have anything to do with them. I ain't doing a video for them. They don't even know I'm doing this. And then that last video, I wasn't trying to badmouth them, and that's not what I'm doing, because I'll purchase from them again if it need be. This stirrup here, it does the same thing as the other, which I really like that. I really do, for shooting and everything. You got your silencers. And, I think it looks pretty good. I think it's a decent looking crossbow. Now I got the rope cocker for this one, so you'll see me pull it back, and it's a 200-pound draw weight, and I'm not exactly young as I used to be. I can feel it. I mean, it's not like I can't or have trouble with it, because I can get it up just fine there. But I'm gonna cock it now, and we'll take a shot with it. This ain't gonna be too long of a video, because it's pretty much the same thing as the Wrath 430, other than the stock and stuff. I would recommend this bow. Me personally, I like the stock, but if you like that bullpup design, you like a tactical short crossbow, then the other one would be better for you. This here, I just like, you know, they didn't say I was silly, so the Wrath 430, it costs $100 more than this, right? So they thought by sending me that refurbished Wrath 430 instead of what I purchased, that I would be happy with it because it costs more. Well, that don't mean nothing to me. I mean, it's $100 more for the Wrath 430, but if I wanted the Wrath 430, I'd have bought it to begin with, you know. So let me cock this, and we'll take a shot and see how it goes. Once again, I'm not. I think I sighted this in. I'm not really for sure. So when you go to cock this thing, you know, just put your rope in the little slot that's provided right here, and then, you know, you want to just use your back, you know. So it takes a little bit of strength, but and you'll hear it click. Once you get it up here, you'll hear it click. I don't know if you probably didn't hear that or not, but I didn't mean to say, you know, use your legs, don't pull your back, is what I meant to say. But you hear it click when you pull it up there, so you know it's set. This same setup as the other one, safety device, anti-dry fire, and all that. So we'll take us a shot here and see what happens. Let me get an arrow out of the quiver. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a zombie slayer again. I like these zombie slayers. They ain't no different than the other ones, though. They're the same exact as the Centerpoints. Like I said, you hear it click. You hear it click in there, you know it's good. And then we'll just take us a shot and see how it does. Like I said, the scope's illuminated, but I don't turn it on hardly, because I always forget to turn it off and always run the battery down. All right, let's take us a shot and see what happens here. It's got some power behind it. It's got some speed. It's definitely and it's not the quietest thing either. I don't know if you heard that. I mean, it's decent, but I mean, it's, see how that stops that arrow? That's not too bad for a piece of memory foam, you know. It really is not. Let's see if I can get this one out here. Yeah, that one came out a little bit easier. So that's that. I'd recommend both these crossbows to you guys. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't bullshit you about anything. It's a decent crossbow. I don't feel it's a beginner crossbow. Like I said, we already talked about the budget thing. It's not budget for me. It may be cheaper, but it's not budget by no means. $600 is a lot of money. I don't know who you are. If you're a working man like me with kids, you know, that's a lot of money. So they can say it's budget, they can say it's whatever it is, but I don't have that kind of thousands of dollars to be dropping on a crossbow. I'd like to have one. I'd love to have a Raven or a 10-point, and maybe one day I will, but for now, this is what I have. And I also have a Barnett, and I have that ballista bat, which I absolutely love. I love that little ballista bat forward draw crossbow. My next purchase is going to be the ballista bat reverse draw. I gotta have it. I have to have that crossbow. It shoots. My little ballista bat shoots. I think it's 330 feet per second, where the other one, the reverse draw, shoots 400. I want to say, and that's pretty good for a little bitty mini crossbow. I got mine all set up for bow fishing, but anyways, that's not what this video is about. This one's here about this Wrath 430X. If you're looking for a decent crossbow, I have killed a deer with this 430X, not this one, but a 430X. No problems. Went right through him. I mean, he wasn't. I think he may have been 20 20 yards maybe. I was in the stand 3 minutes. He walked up, I shot her. I always keep my, and their new crossbow has the built-in crank. I always keep my crank just on it so I don't have to put it in a bag and all that stuff. I just tighten it up and leave her on there. So this has that lock on it, so it locks in place. But all right, guys, there's the Centerpoint Wrath 430X. I hope this video helped you. Hope if you're interested in it, hope I can give you a little knowledge on it and help you out. I'm no expert by no means. I just tell you what I know, share what little bit of knowledge I got, and hope it helps somebody. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm not a big channel. I'm just getting started off. I get to looking on there and looking for stuff like reviews, and it seems like everything I go to look for or buy, and there's no reviews on it, or not that many. So I figure if I can help the next man out or woman out or kid out, I'd be more than happy to. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little video on that Barnett Ghost 350. Y'all take care.